Suppose Henry Ford II wanted to build the greatest race car the world's ever seen. What's it take?
Well, it ain't about speed. You need a pure racer behind the wheel of your car.
I hope it's fun, but I can't be tooting my own horn. I mean, how much fun? On a scale of 1 to 10? I have no idea. I hope they love it.
I think people are going to be so surprised by the Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid element of it. You know, it's really a movie about friendship. It's really a movie about men at this broken part of their lives trying to do something very special, and I can't wait for people to see it, you know, because it's so good.
It was a wonderful honor to play Lee Iacocca. I think the Lee Iacocca that so many people know and so many people are familiar with is this unbelievable leader, a titan of industry, probably the most revered businessman in American history. And I got the opportunity to play him at a very different time in his life, when he was young, hungry, ambitious, scrappy, son of immigrants. He was working in a company that was quite resistant to change. It was a very blue blood company. He didn't look like them, he didn't sound like them, he didn't talk like them, but he followed his gut and he followed his heart, and that was his power.
It's one of the great joys making period pictures, is when you get to the point of seeing the world come to life on set, because it's this amazing transportation into the past, and you suddenly get things about the way people acted and the way they dealt with the vehicles. I mean, first the thing you realize is those cars are small inside. They are tight. You are a sardine when you're driving those cars.
A little claustrophobic. I didn't mind the speed. The claustrophobia was the drag. I didn't really have to wedge me in that. I'm a big guy.
Hit it.
I wasn't a gearhead when I first started, and so, but I've definitely learned a lot about racing, and now I have a newfound respect for it.
I used to love cars, actually. I used to love racing, and I used to love the whole thrill and risk and the exhilarating energy around racing. And then I kind of fell out of love with it a bit. And this movie, when I read it, I realized how much I missed racing and how much I missed watching the races and the thrill of them. And actually, with this one, I actually got to see some of them in real life. I mean, although they were choreographed, they were still these roaring cars right in front of you, which was amazing, and it really re-sparked my love for cars.
I don't know that there's anything, after racing around in a car at over 100 miles an hour with professional race car drivers that are going in and out like this, I don't know that anything beats that. I don't know that anything beats that adrenaline feel. And as soon as we got done shooting the race sequences, I came up and I hugged Jim and I said, "Hey, thank you for letting me do that. That was one of the most exhilarating things I've ever done in my life."
I like racing, I like watching it, but I'm not someone cars are not necessarily my thing, and I think people who see this movie people who love cars are going to love this movie, but people who don't necessarily want to go see a car racing movie are going to love this movie, which is why it's kind of such a surprising movie, because it's just incredible entertainment. That's the joy of it.
If you like movies like this in general, if you want grown-up movies with action that aren't aimed at 12-year-olds and don't feature someone in leotards in every picture, then you should support it financially at the theater, because these movies are getting fewer and farther between. So get your butt out to see it in a theater.